Arawa, the town. Once Arawa was just a coconut plantation on a peaceful Bougainville island. It was surrounded by cocoa plantations and beyond that the Crown Prince range of mountains. In the 1960s, a huge copper deposit was found in the island's interior. That was the trigger for a period of amazing change. The plantation owner, somewhat reluctantly, received a huge check. He packed his effects, his orchids, and left the island. Within months, thousands of contractors arrived and built the temporary accommodation camp. They then laid out the town's roads. That was followed by the arrival of thousands of boxes containing, when assembled, the town's houses. The $50 million building exercise slowly proceeded towards completion. Arawa was generally a pretty harmonious place, and the people there lived a pretty good, safe life. For most of the project's duration, the streets were safe even after dark. There was petty theft, which increased with time, but little violence. There were people there from all over Papua New Guinea and the outside world. There were clubs and restaurants, and people enjoyed boating, diving, and a range of other sports. There was a theatre group. All activities and schooling were multiracial. Expats were a small minority and generally behaved as observers of a fascinating culture. Shopping was generally limited by what the supply boats brought in, so at times there would be bare sections on the supermarket shelves. Starting mainly in 1988, among certain groups, there was a gradual increase in lawlessness and anti-mine feeling. There were attempts at negotiations, but sadly these did not progress to the satisfaction of the radicalized parties. Soon direct attacks on the mine's assets were happening. These escalated to the point whereby, for the safety of its staff, the mine closed its operations. After the mine closed, there was a wave of destruction whereby anything associated with civilization was attacked and frequently destroyed by fire. The destruction included the medical clinic, the hospital, the hotels, most shops, workshops, and other buildings. Many other buildings were destroyed by the removal of their roofs. Eventually, the noble eco-warriors, if you believe the Australian media, that made up the BRA got tired of their violence and wanton destruction. However, of course, by then there was very little left to destroy. Gradually sanity returned to the island, and with external help a small amount of BRA's orgy of destruction was gradually repaired. A few buildings were re-roofed, new businesses were set up in Arawa, and some semblance of peace returned. The new Arawa has many new sheds built here, there and everywhere with no apparent town plan. The town population has grown considerably, but it is no longer the provincial capital. I hope the progress we can see here continues and that stability and law and order become the new norm. BCL is now mainly Bougainville owned, and they are actively working in Arawa and on the island to restore goodwill. Since 2024, there have been open discussions about restoring the mine to production. When the mine first started, the wealth it generated was sufficient to finance independence for Papua New Guinea. The Bougainville government now feel it will be able to do the same for them. The BCL mine was a magnificent thing. Such things don't come cheap. Ballpark $500 million would be needed to restore the mine to the standard it was before. But where would that money come from? This video, based on my time on Bougainville, is part of a series I have made. I hope you liked it. I would appreciate if you would like, subscribe and check out my other Bougainville videos. My site also features many other travel videos of a similar type, full of colourful images and lots of background information. Bob Jackson.